I was listening to a video and it sparked this thought. And the thought is forgiveness. This is something I've been dealing with for years. I mean, like when I tell you years, I really had a hard time with that. Even when I was in church, they pump that in you: forgiveness, 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 forgiveness. How many forgiveness chapters and um, scriptures is in the Bible? I don't know, but I'm sure you can think of one about forgiveness. For Jesus, no, forget. Well, anyway, I can't even think of one, but there is a lot. But me, for instance, I've always had a problem with that word. I really fucking did. It always did something to my soul, and I just could not put my damn finger on it. And it's like, why do I have to forgive you? And I would think about that word, and I would think, I mean, for at least 10 years, I've been thinking about this. Let me see, 2009. So shit, since 2009, how many years is that from here? 2004, 15 years, 16 years, whatever. Shit, whatever. You figure it out. And I'm thinking, forgiveness. I mean, even as a child, you taught to forgive, turn the other cheek ass energy. You know what I mean? And so it wasn't until recently, as I'm listening to this video and she's talking about forgiveness, and I'm like, no, fuck that. Okay, you gotta have the same mindset as me. I'm thinking to myself every time she was, oh, no, fuck all that. You had the audacity to do some fuck shit, and you want me to forgive you when you knew what you was doing? I could see if you didn't know what you was doing, but in these days and age, these times, people know what the fuck they doing. They just mad because you figured them out, and they don't want all that good thing to go to waste or go somewhere else and somebody else get to enjoy it. It's almost like, oh, you know how you find some money, and it might be a lot of money. Say you found that bag, you know what I mean? You know how everybody out here chasing a damn bag? Everybody chasing the bag. Back in the day, the bag was the fucking armor bag, the one that got out the damn truck, that fell out the back of the truck, and everybody trying to get that bag. That's what chasing the bag is. So people out here really on that energy, not even really realizing what they doing. You know what I mean? You want me to forgive you for some shit that you already knew. You set your whole ass intentions to do harm to somebody, to trip somebody up, to not have they back when other people is pointing and laughing and pointing a finger and laughing at their flaws and they fuck ups and, oh, they homeless again. I knew it. She ain't gonna never be nothing. He ain't gonna never be nothing. I knew that nigga wasn't gonna be nothing. You know what I mean? And they didn't know who you were, but they just got on the bandwagon because they see you in that down spot. And they heard about you being homeless before. It'd be like, oh, okay, so this must be a pattern. See, that's why you got to pay attention to patterns. Some people who got bad patterns, they got bad patterns. Some people that's got patterns to survive, nigga, don't underestimate. Can't even get it out. Don't underestimate a motherfucker that has survived some shit that was meant to destroy them. See, you think because they homeless or they sleeping on the floor or they sleeping on your couch or they sleeping in your garage or your basement or whatever the fuck. Some of them ain't even good enough to sleep in your house. You got a bedroom full of furniture, a bed, curtains, dresser, bathroom, all that. All that. And then you say you're not good enough. You have to go in my room where there's boxes. Ooh, that's a hard feeling. I've been there. You go to help a friend out and then they tell you you're not good enough. And they take you out the palace and put you in a dungeon. You was in a nice fluffy ass bed, sleeping good. But they was mad because you was at home in the bed chilling and they had to go to work. I didn't choose that for myself. I told myself I wasn't working no more. And I meant that. I ain't working for no goddamn body else no more. You gotta know what you, Ashe, 11:11. As I fucking said, I didn't even let the alarm go off because I didn't want it to go off. But it is 11:11 my time right now. Shit. But yeah, no. When you out there really out there trying to do it and get it out the mud, people don't recognize it because they've never been there. So they look at you as a downfall. They look at people who are homeless as low scum people, but they ain't never been there. And when they rock, they shit get rocked, and they gotta get their karma to get that ass whooping, and they be out there. Can I borrow ass energy? They don't think about the times when they laughed at you and pointed the finger and all that other shit on you. And then as they get deeper and deeper down in there, they be like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I remember." You know what I mean? That word "for," when you come to somebody with your true intentions, your true heart, it's their loss when they treat you like shit. You are their test. You keep being the test. It says "for," used to indicate the place, someone, or something. Move. Somebody would text me right now and they went over the little thing. The place, someone, or something is going to or toward. He just left for, so he's going somewhere. The office. You're going ahead, so you're doing something in advance. To me, that's what the word "for" means. Intended to do, to be given to. You know what I mean? That's what it says. What is the meaning of the word "for"? For preposition intended for. That means your intentions was to be kind. Your intentions was to be pure. Your intentions were to be authentic. Your intentions was to be transparent. Your intentions was to be original. Your intentions was to be truthful. Your intentions are to be reciprocal. And if you don't get that and you get intentions from somebody who's giving you hate and disgust and competition, vengeance, revenge, jealousy, what the fuck, manipulation, all this fucking what the fuck, what? So you mean to tell me your intentions was for your intentions is forthcoming, four. That means it's something prior. It hasn't come yet, but my intentions when I speak it, it's going to be this. When I walk it, talk it, do it, shape it, mold it. For my intentions, I am the potter. You are the clay. So when I speak life into you and you receive it as whatever the fuck, competition, you jealous. So it says, what is the meaning of the word "for"? Intended to be given to. There's a phone message for. That means something already is pre-existing. You know what I mean? I'd better buy something for the new baby. You know what I mean? It's something that sparked that for, like you doing it already. So when I call you on the phone, I already know what my intentions are. But I don't as the receiver. So I have to know as the receiver that my intentions was good, whether you was calling me with fuckery or not. You see what I'm saying? That's what it says. If the sentence discusses the actual action of giving, no, sorry. If the sentence discusses the actual, okay, start from the beginning. It says when to use "for" or "to." If the sentence discusses the actual action of giving or transferring, use "to" followed by the recipient, as in, quote, he handed the gift to her, end quote. If the sentence discusses the reason why something is given or transferred, use "for," as in, quote, he picked out a gift for her, end quote. So you see the intention of the "for" is something that is given or transferred. You see what I'm saying? Where to use "for"? It is used to identify the object in a sentence. You know what I mean? What is another word For means way, like going the wrong way, like way, 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 agency, and measure. The medium, method, or instrument used to obtain a result or achieve an end. Method. For. You already had in your mind what you was going to do. It sparked, like, for me to break it down. So then I looked up the word give. Give is freely transfer the possession of something or someone. Similar means present with, provide with, allow, flexibility. Cause or allow something or someone to have or experience something, provide with. That's give. So if you already in your mind intended to give, that's what it means. So it says, what is another meaning of give? Common synonyms are afford, bestow, confer, donate, and present, or present if you want to say it present. To convey, to offer something or someone provided to someone or something. Same thing I've been saying. To hand something to someone so that they can look at it, use it, or keep it for whatever. You know what I mean? You're giving them something. But then when you get to the word forgive, it does not give you the same damn meaning. This is why I always had a problem. I'm just now, literally today, November 1st, 11/11, when I started looking this shit up. I mean, as I'm recording it. And I didn't even try to record it at 11/11. It was a couple of minutes, I think, before that. But it just is, I'm listening to her. I can't even finish the damn video because it sparked this goddamn thought. So I get to the word forgive, and it says, I'll never forget. This is a sentence that they use as an example. I'll never forgive David for the way he treated her. So what they say here is forgive. Similar words to the word forgive is pardon, excuse, exonerate. So if I take out the word forgive in that sentence and then put in excuse, I'll never excuse David for the way he treated her. Okay. I'll never pardon David for the way he treated her. I'll never exonerate David for the way he treated her. Right? It says, okay, for the way he treated her. Okay. And then no longer feel angry about or wish to punish an offense, flaw, or mistake. I was willing to forgive all of her faults for the sake of our friendship. It also means cancel, like cancel a debt. He proposed that their debts should be forgiven. But then as I'm going down further, what is the true meaning of forgiveness? It involves an intentional decision to let go of resentment and anger. The act that hurt or offended you might always be with you, but working on forgiveness can lessen the act's grips on you. That's what they say, right? Where is the one? Okay, now, when you get to the word synonym for forgive, it says condone, excuse, or pardon. I hope y'all still with me, because I knew what condone mean, but I had to look it up. It say accept behavior that is considered morally wrong or offensive. Similar word is deliberately ignore. Now, that don't sound like something I want to forgive. If it's condone is the same as forgive, that means I'm deliberately accepting something that I know is wrong. It say which word is similar to condone? Disregard or disable? You answer it. What does being condoned mean? Condone implies that one overlooks without censure behavior such as dishonesty or violence. Behavior that involves a serious breach of a moral, ethical, or legal code. And the term may refer to the behavior or to the agent responsible for it. To accept or allow behavior that is wrong. That's it. That's it. If the government is seen to condone violence, the bloodshed will never stop. Synonym: excuse, allowing, and permitting. I didn't write it. That's what's in these dictionaries. What does I don't condone mean? Now, this is where it gets tricky. To ignore or accept the behavior that some people consider is wrong. I don't condone such behavior. To ignore or accept. But see, condone means to ignore and accept. I guess that is right. I don't condone this. But to ignore, that's confusing. Anyway, what is the opposite of condone? Censure, denounce, upbraid, condemn. Okay, I think y'all get the gist of it. So they telling us forgive, right? What is a simple word for condone? Okay, this is one of the ones I wanted to say. The synonyms for condone is overlook, excuse, forgive, let pass, look the other way, make allowance for, pardon, turn a blind eye to. So this is all part of the forgiveness. And so for the longest time, I've had a problem. Look, I know I went through school and I know we wasn't taught these words the right way, but if you have patience and you made it this far, then ashe. Because the gist of forgiveness is we ain't got to forgive no goddamn body. When we came in our true, authentic body, spirit, and mind as who we are, and they chose to fuck it up, our forgiveness have already been forgiven. We ain't got to forgive shit because we are the forgiveness. That's why they're begging you. That's why they're asking you to forgive them. Because you took away their forgiveness. You took away the way they was acting towards you by you removing yourself from the equation. And now they're mad. And now they want God to forgive them. You were God in human form. And they say, God, I don't want this. This is not good enough for me. But then when they realized that they didn't pull back all the thorns off the rose, they didn't dust the dirt off the gold, they didn't dust the dirt off the diamond. They didn't look at it as that. They looked at the flower as beautiful, but they didn't realize when they had to go down there and get it and cut it that they was gonna have to get all mucky like that. They didn't think that. They thought it was just gonna be, oh, it's already pretty. I get to pluck it from the tree. I get to catch the butterfly. I get to catch the lightning bug and put it in a jar and just look at it and just suffocate the motherfucker. Why would you want to do that? So now people are regretting their decisions. And it's not nothing that you don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to hold yourself hostage because somebody fucked you over and you decided to remove yourself from it. If you have standards and you set boundaries of whatever layer and they tried to penetrate it and you zapped them by removing yourself from it, shocked the shit out of them. They thought that they were just going to be able to parlay and chill and take advantage of you and manipulate you and this and that, and you would just be so dumb and so da like you just, oh, I just love you so much, you're just such a good friend. Oh, I could just take advantage of you because you're so kind and you're always giving and you're always this and you even though you may cuss me out a little bit, I love you because you're just so they thought that they really had you in a fucking daze, not realizing that nigga, that's just how she like that with everybody. He's like that with everybody. Like that person always been like that. And that's why ain't nobody with them right now, because everybody feel like they can fuck somebody over. So you being the authentic, motherfucking apologetic person you can be, the goodest, the kindest, yes, motherfuckers gonna come to you. Your test is to continue to be that bitch. That nigga. They gonna realize, yep, that's that bitch. That's that nigga. Like they be talking about Charleston White, and I know a lot of people don't know him, and I know a lot of people do. But he been in these streets doing his thing. I don't know him. I'm just going based off what the people say. They say he always been out there. So it take real niggas to vouch for real niggas, and a lot of real niggas is not speaking up because they afraid of what's gonna happen. But a lot more are speaking up and being more motherfucking apologetic because it's not just about you. By you being a kind person is helping the next person be a kind person, because when they fuck you over, they realize, oh, okay, wait, there are good people in this world. See, everybody's under the illusion of what every race, every person, every breed, every gender, every is supposed to be like. So if you dress a certain way, they just automatically assume that you are that way. They automatically assume that you're that kind of person. Like every person that come from abroad that has melanated skin, if you didn't know that and you come to Ghana, they don't see you as a person. They don't see your spirit. They see you as money. And they call you Obroni. They don't welcome you home and say, welcome home, brother and sister. Yeah, you think when you come through that Katoka airport, they gonna be there with the drums and the dancers. Yeah, that's these motherfuckers who got money and who paid for that shit. And they got it set up before they came. That's part of the package. Not everybody get that when you come back home. Because when you get back home, you in mama house and you ain't get no special treatment. The fuck, you better get in the house and start cleaning up shit. Go wash them dishes. That's the energy they give you. They test your motherfucking ass if you're supposed to be here or not. That's why a lot of people come and don't make it because they gotta go back. They can't deal with. They thinking they could just come home and because I'm family ass energy. And this is no. You have to prove yourself. How bad do you want it? Oh, anyway, I know this was about forgiveness, but it really is. I just always had a problem with forgiving and forgetting because I'll never forget. Maybe I do forget. You know what I mean? My thing is not forgiving, but forgetting. Because see, my thing is once you do something wrong to me now, I don't have to forgive you. I'll just fucking forget it and you no longer exist. It's that simple. It's like it never happened. Because if I see you again, I might laugh and I might smile, but that don't mean you're gonna get close to me. That don't mean you're gonna be able to party with me. That ain't gonna mean you're gonna be able to hang out with me no more. No. Cause I might have forget your dumb ass did something to me and get you back and you be in my circle again and then you fuck me over and I'll be like, God damn, that's why I stopped fucking with your ass the last time. No, I ain't doing that shit no more. Because that's how I get burnt too many damn times. So I ain't gonna forgive you because I already forgave. I've already given. And my intentions was you was the one that fucked it over. So now it's a matter of me just fucking forgetting. And when I forget the whole situation, you no longer exist. Okay, so part two. So the thing is, I ended it with instead of forgiving, which we've already done in the beginning when we came into these people's lives, our intentions was to be true, fucking apologetic, authentic, original. You know what I mean? Our own little swag, our own little sway. You know what I mean? True to the game, not faking it, being real, 100. You help me, I help you as energy. You give, I get, you give. Or I give, you get. You know what I mean? So it made me look up the word get. Because I said, we're not forgiving no more, we're forgetting. And forgetting, they taught us to disregard, don't remember, just leave it all behind. But when you look at the word for, it means to. You've already intended to do something. So if you're forgetting, you're intending to get something. You know what I mean? It means to, similar words is acquire, obtain, or come by. Succeed in attaining or achieving or experiencing, obtain. You know what I mean? That's get. Which word is opposite of the word get? Is it live or give? Now, if you forgive, that's the opposite. Okay, so if give is the opposite of get and you're forgiving, that's the opposite of what you want to do, because now the word what you want to do is for, do, get, acquire. You want to do that. So I'm forgetting. I'm giving you forget. Let me forget you, baby, so you can go succeed and be great all by your damn self. You know what I mean? It says, what is the full meaning of get? To obtain or receive by way of benefit or advantage. Not take, not be deceptive, not manipulate, not steal, kill, destroy. It says to obtain or receive by way of benefit or advantage. If you're doing it by evil deception and deceptive ass ways, then you're going to get what you give. Somebody else going to do the same goddamn thing to you. The four meanings of get is to become, arrive, obtain, receive, and fetch. What the fuck? That's 5. 2, 3, 4. It say the four meanings, but they gave us 5. Whatever. Become, arrive, obtain, receive, and fetch. To receive or come to have possession, use, or enjoyment of. Number 2, to cause, to be in one's possession or succeed in having available for one's use or enjoyment. Obtain, acquire. Number 3, to go after, to take hold of and bring for one's own excuse me, to go after, take hold of, and bring something for one's own or for another's purpose or fetch. So I looked up the word for getting. That is getting. That's doing whatever you got to do, but just adding the ing on it, that's giving the action to it. So if I'm telling you to forget, you telling me you want me to succeed. I'm telling you that I want you to keep going, keep being who you are. Even if you are a fuck person, keep being a fuck person until you run into somebody that's going to help you change and not fucking forgive you. Because they've already forgiven you. Now it's time to forget you. And once they forget you, you can go and be great. Or you can go and be not great. You can choose and do whatever the hell you want to do. It's all on you. Forgetting. It says, which word is similar to get? Agree or acquire. So if you're getting, you're acquiring, you're doing more of. Let me forget you so that you can go and be great. And let me be great. Let me forget you. I know it might sound hard, but it's not. Because if I didn't love you, I wouldn't even want you to succeed. But we've been so tricked with these words and we've been living in these illusions and not really realizing what the fuck is going on. You over here forgiving a motherfucker that knew what they was doing. The hell? The fuck? We not doing that no more. No, we forgetting people. We want you to succeed. We just don't want you to do that by us, with us, around us, near us, on us, or fucking under us, nowhere near us. Because you on a different frequency. Until you can balance yourself out or at least elevate, evolve, whatever the fuck, and be a better person, you'll never get in that person's energy again. You will always get a clone. You will always get a residue. You will always get a little bit of the overflow. You will never get in the cup again. You had that person's heart and you knew they would do any fucking thing for you, but you chose to be a fuck boy or a fuck girl. It's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. Look at yourself and say, today I was a fuck boy. Today I was a fuck girl, and own it. But tomorrow, nigga, you gonna see me as the nigga I am, as the king I am, as the bitch I am, as the goddess I am. I was just in my lower self, but never again will another motherfucker call me out on my shit, and I'm not being accountable for it. Because anybody that's motherfucking apologetic, they know what the fuck is going on. And they wish a motherfucker would. Because soon as you point the finger, it's far more pointing back at you. And they know that. So they're not going to point out your flaws. And they're not going to laugh at your flaws. I'm sorry. They're going to lift your ass up when everybody else is laughing at you, pointing the finger. They're going to be like, stand right here. Now, hold your head up. Sit your shoulders back. Stick your chest out. Fuck them. Balance yourself on your feet. Feel all your toes. Feel your heels. Feel your side. Now balance your shit and stand strong. And look these motherfuckers in their eye. That's what they're afraid of. We ain't forgiving no more goddamn body for nothing. Because these motherfuckers know what they doing. They have chosen their side. 2020 people started running like roaches. If you gonna get your shit together, you better start doing that shit now. If not, then stay the fuck over there. Ain't nobody playing with y'all no more. Y'all goddamn grown ass adults acting like children, like y'all need y'all handheld because now you done got caught with your goddamn hand in a cookie jar, knowing you wasn't supposed to have your hand in there when you supposed to be waiting on the goddamn food to finish cooking. Mama said get out the damn kitchen. You ain't that damn hungry. Y'all so goddamn impatient on getting a business started, getting your crop to grow and all this. Man, you gotta find some fucking fertile ground. Y'all got y'all dick in every goddamn thing that's moving and they ain't even trying to be fruitful and multiply. You over here just jumping like goddamn bunny rabbits. And then when you get the seed, you be like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? What is that? That's my child? Nigga, what the fuck you think? You was out there putting your soil everywhere, putting your seeds everywhere in every goddamn soil. You got fucking all kinds of demons running around, not even realizing that's a product of you. You looking at all your own inner demons that you haven't healed from. Set yourself down and talk to God. Tell him what's on your mind. Some of y'all need to sit the fuck down. Lock your shit up. Close your legs. Men and women. Stop fucking everything just because it got a hole. Y'all wondering why y'all kids is acting the way they acting. Stop forgiving motherfuckers. They already knew what the fuck they was doing. Everybody know what they doing. So when you got somebody real in your life and you fuck it up, that's on you. Because you didn't come with authentic energy in motion. You thought it was a tactic. Everybody else was like, oh yeah, she easy to get, or he easy to get. Oh, you can get whatever you want. Okay, just tell him that your grandma died. Just tell him that your dad died. Just tell him that your child is in the hospital and you need help. Just tell him that your child needs school fees. Just tell him that, oh, my car broke down, blah, blah, blah. They'll give it to you. Now, everybody that you had to go along with you to do fuck shit to take advantage of that person, all y'all getting y'all shit wrong and you mad. Because you came with evil intentions. When they forgive you, you gotta forgive. They already forgave you, and now you want them to forgive you. They forgave you in the beginning, and now you want them to give you some more. Forgive you, give for means attending to give. You want them to give you more? Nigga. No, we want you to go and be great and leave us the fuck alone.